I'm an immigrant. Do you remember him saying we come from shithole countries and that we're aliens and we should be kicked out? I'm a woman. Do you remember the long list of names he called me? I'm a minority. Do you remember how simply he closed his eyes to racial injustice and couldn't condemn white supremacy? As an immigrant, we have high tolerance. As a woman, we prefer to keep relationships and not rock the boat. So even if we could forget about the long list of insults he splurged on us immigrants and women, which by the way, I don't think we should, we cannot and should not forget about his mistreatment toward the minority. As an immigrant, we have learned to work hard and put our head down. We have learned to endure more than necessary. But has anyone wondered why? Let me tell you. For the future of our children. It is for the dream that they can live in a safer, more prosperous country with all the opportunities that this great nation bestows on its citizens. And then they make it better than what they found it. It is so that they can freely go out and be themselves and voice their opinion. I have seen 5 elections since I moved to the States. And let me tell you, this election is different in many ways. We're not electing the first female president or the first Black. No. We're not electing a Republican or a Democrat. No. We are electing a president who can keep our children safe, both mentally and physically, so that no mother has to watch 8 minutes and 46 seconds movie of her innocent child suffocating to death because of his skin color. So that no children is traumatized by being separated from their family. So that no one lives in a constant fear of deportation when the only country they know is right here. So that we don't lose another 200,000 lives because of someone's incompetency and lack of trust in science. This election is different in many ways. We're not electing the first female president or the first Black, no. We're not electing a Republican or a Democrat, no. We're electing a decent human being who can restore our trust and respect toward one another so that our children are safe again. We are voting for someone who can share and reestablish the values that this great country was built upon. We're electing someone who cherishes the struggles that we immigrants face to be here and respects our contributions so that our children feel proud of who we are, who they are, We are voting for someone who appreciates science and recognizes that in the past 120 years, over 35% of Nobel Prize winners in chemistry and science were immigrants, or that together with our children, we built over 40% of Fortune 100 companies. We are voting for someone who is honest and open about the pandemic and works with the great scientists that we have at home and his own team to protect us and our children. I would never tell anyone what to do. But this election is different. It is our children's physical, mental, and emotional well-being on the ballots. So if you haven't done so already, vote. Immigrants, hold your head up and vote. Women, think about your children and your family's safety and vote. Vote as if your life and your children's life depend on it. Because seriously, it does. Because seriously and sadly, it does.